Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors and we're at the airfield today to test a funny looking drone. I call these tower drones because they look like a little tower. They're so vertical. It's really neat. Now, JJRC is calling this a rocket drone. I guarantee it's not going to fly like a rocket, but it kind of looks like a rocket a little bit. Tower drone, rocket drone. It's called the H51 officially. And we'll have a link in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. In this video, if you're new to our channel, we're going to take a closer look and see what comes in the box kind of quickly. And then we're going to go fly it and see if it's worth your hard-earned money. This comes in under $50, so keep that in mind. That's a really good price for something like this. It has altitude hold and Wi-Fi FPV. Wi-Fi FPV isn't amazing, but for like $43, that's not too bad. Before we get started though, I want to give a big shout out to Phil E from California, because you sent us some diaper money and I just wanted to say thank you very much. Something like that we try not to let go unnoticed. Thank you very much for that, especially for baby Ima. When she gets here, she'll be very grateful. You did say in your letter though that you had troubles with the Patreon stuff, or at least finding it. In all of our videos, for anyone that's curious, we'll have it linked in the description box below.
There's like a little tiny arrow that you can click to see more. And
then there's good stuff in there. I usually write something about the thing we're doing.
And our P.O. box is always down there too.
That's right. And to those of you that don't know what Patreon is, it's basically the fuel that keeps our channel going. We have a support system on there that you can choose if you want to do like $1 a month donation, $5. And at our $5 and above tier, we give you RC Sailor stickers. And above that, there are other perks that you can jump into if you want to support us. Maybe you've bought something that we recommended and you enjoy it and you just want to say thanks. That's a really good way to do it, because Patreon only takes a really, really tiny bit, like 3% or something of what you're donating, and other formats are much more than that.
So huge thanks to Phil from California for finding our P.O. box and sending little baby some diaper money. She appreciates it and we appreciate it more than you know.
Now let's take a look at this drone. The arms are just kind of like a little bit loose there. I wish they were a little bit tighter when they were folded down like that, because they can just kind of flop around. But when you fold the arms up, they just snap into place with these little switches here. You push that down, it's spring loaded, and then the arm folds down. So they just snap into place, which is really cool. And then you have access to your battery hatch here when the arms are up. Our battery just sits right in here. It has a JST plug and it's a 1000 milliamp single cell LiPo. It comes with a USB charge cable that takes about 40 minutes or so for it to charge, and we're hoping for about an 8 or 9 minute flight time on this. Here's our transmitter. I do like this a lot. This drone has altitude hold, so our throttle stick is spring loaded. I call these joysticks. A lot of people call them gimbals, but they feel pretty good. They don't feel too cheap. JJRC have been making toy grade drones and trucks and little planes and boats for a long time now, so they've pretty well got this zeroed in. I like that everything is labeled. Here's our trim functions, little power button, a couple buttons up top. You need 4 AA's for that. The way our phone mounts on here is the best method in my opinion. I think that these companies are finally picking up to what the good system is that just snaps in place. It's the chip clip method, little alligator clip. And it just works, and it works really well. You can fit just about any size phone in there, in just about any size case. It's probably one of the cheapest methods for them to make a phone mount system, and I trust them, so that's a big thumbs up. Here's the included instruction manual, and it does a pretty good job at telling you how to fly this guy, and if the pictures on the transmitter aren't good enough, it'll tell you what the controls do. But what we're doing here for you is giving you a shot of the QR code. If you happen to lose yours, or didn't come with one for some reason, you bought it not from the source that we provided below, some people will do that and they'll tell us they didn't get the QR code, then you can watch our video, pause it for a second and scan that code, and then you get the app. We also have a little bag of spare parts. In here are 4 spare props and 4 prop guards. I'm not going to put the prop guards on. I think this is really cool without them, but if you are new, this is your first drone, maybe second drone, and you're still a little rough at flying, put the prop guards on.
Show them the camera on that, where the camera is.
Yeah, this has a camera. It's at the very bottom, under the legs. So if it's sitting down, it's just down here. And it does position, you can do different angles.
I think it's neat that it's on the bottom like that.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, and I think this is going to be halfway decent camera quality too for a toy grade drone under 50 bucks. Let's put this in the air and see how it flies. One thing that I really like about this drone and the tower drone idea is that this is off the ground. by a few inches, the props are. So you have tons of clearance for takeoff. I really like that. Now we have an auto takeoff button, so I'm going to press that, but we can just throttle up and motors will start. So there's our auto takeoff. Look at the light on the back.
Yeah,
can you see
cool.
that? It's like, oh, that's really cool. Okay, so throttle up a bit now.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
Oh my gosh, the wind is taking me away.
Rates!
Higher rates, highest rate. Let's see if we can get this drone to come back.
That looks so funny.
It is funny, yeah.
It almost looks like a little person.
That's full forward in the highest rate, but we are fighting some wind here. So I want to mention to you guys, if you're a newer pilot, do not fly in the wind.
That's the highest rate?
It is the highest rate, yeah.
The wind did just pick up right when you took off,
yeah,
too.
Awesome. Okay, the yaw on this is really fast. Watch this. Okay, it starts slow and then it picks up some speed. It is kind of like a little person with their arms out.
It's funny.
That's cool. All right, there's a few features that I'm probably not going to be able to test because of this wind. One of which is crazy circle mode, and then there's another one that does really fast yaw mode. I really want to test that. Something stupid that I want to point out is that the return to home button on the transmitter is emergency stop. So don't hit return to home because it won't return to home. It will emergency stop.
It's funny that the stickers are wrong.
We have rates on the phone too, but that's...
We always are like, label your buttons, and then now they're like, oh yeah,
wrong.
we'll label them for you,
Yeah.
Mr. Sailor.
Okay, I'm just hovering out here because I'm trying to get to the next. We have return to home. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. That's return to home. It's coming back this way a little bit.
Labels are wrong.
Yeah. I gotta hit these, guys. I really want to hit these buttons for you. So let me try to fly over here. I'm probably gonna crash when I do this, but it has a crazy yaw spin. I'm gonna start it out here. There, you can see it a little better. Look at it, look at it, look at it go!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah!
It looks like a windmill or something.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I stopped it.
I feel like that's something you would have seen in the movie Twister, just flying by in the tornado.
Okay, I'm trying to get it back to us.
That's funny.
Nice. Okay, now here's the other one that I gotta test. It's like a circle me, but it's supposed to go fast. You hold that same button. Okay, look, and now it's supposed to go in a circle, but it just like...
It's rotating.
It just went in one direction.
It was rotating in one direction.
It was like a return to home, but in one direction.
But you saw it rotating, right?
Yeah, it looked cool. I don't know, this is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. We have trim functions. We did our auto takeoff.
It's definitely unique, that's for sure.
It's unique. Wow.
It just makes me smile. It's so funny.
I feel like I'm in like this permanent headless mode right now. You're hearing a
gas plane
fire up, which is pretty cool. There's a little fly bugging me, and I think that's the fly that I almost ate. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, I'm gonna fly around a little bit more. The yaw on this in the highest rate. I am in headless mode. Look at this, I'm still spinning. I did not put it in headless mode.
But you're in headless mode.
I am headless mode, because look, I'm spinning like crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm flying in one direction. This thing, is it always in headless mode?
I mean, it is hard to like tell orientation.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice plane that just took off. Let's get a shot of that. That is a big plane. While I'm just standing here hovering like a goober. We got this beautiful plane up there.
I don't know, I think I like yours better.
The drone is pretty cool. Nah, that's a beautiful big plane.
I like yours better. It makes me laugh.
It is funny. I mean, and it's flying really well too.
But it's always headless mode? Is that what we decided?
Yeah, I think so. I'm fighting the wind. I cannot beat the wind here. This just looks like a normal drone with a big tower sticking off the bottom of it.
How's the Wi-Fi signal?
It's okay. We got a little bit of jello going on.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to land just because I cannot fight this wind. I don't want the drone to fly away.
Come on, little drone.
I'm trying. I'm gonna land over the dirt here. Seems like a good place to bring it down. Good land.
Oh, you didn't land on its feet.
Nothing's wrong with it. Landed just fine. Had a little bounce and then just on its side. Very windy right now. So this is just an opportunity that I want to take to tell you guys, because a lot of you are newer pilots and I hear the story still all the time. Something flew away yesterday. Don't fly if the conditions are not up to par with your level of ability to fly, or the drone. I think that I could fly in this wind just fine. I could fly planes in it, race drones, a lot of toy grade drones, but the highest rate on this just wasn't quite enough to keep up with the wind. It was pushing me around, and I couldn't gain anything on where I was. So it was definitely time to land before this ended up in someone else's yard or hurt somebody. So keep that in mind. This big cool gas plane is flying and I just keep wanting to watch. This is actually pretty good for the price. I do recommend this if you're the type of person that likes to have a cool little gimmicky thing to bring to the airfield and show off to your friends or your family. Hey, look at this, can you believe this is a drone? And it works. It's cool. The altitude hold worked really well on it. I think it is a really good bang for your buck, and it's just really quirky and really different. I like this. 2 thumbs up. We'll have a link in the description box below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!